On the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. On the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I am waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. On the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I
Let's go! Whoa, let's go, baby. Hit that like button, fins up the comment section. Oh my gosh, today it is about to go down. We just got news that today, on Wednesday, we're going to be getting some of the release of the schedule before Thursday. So that's going to be pretty lit. We're going to get some primetime games and things of that nature today. I'm excited about it because the Miami Dolphins, we got breaking news already. We will be traveling on November the 5th. We will be headed to Germany, ladies and gentlemen. The Miami Dolphins will be headed to Germany on November the 5th to face the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, there's a lot to this that I want to unpack. There's a lot to be happy about, and there's some things to be concerned about. But let me get the concerns out the way so that we can get to the happy, because I am happy. The concerns are traveling across the pond, playing the best team in football as of right now. It's always a concern because they're kind of built for everything. Us, these are new territories, especially with an opponent like this. It can get tough. But I am happy because Arrowhead would have been a monster in November. It would have been a monster. And on top of that, I'm happy just because we know something about our team, man. We had no information in the last few weeks, man. I'm just happy, man. Football is getting closer and closer, to be honest with you. It ain't much to be happy about, man. We finna go on the road. On the road. No, on the plane road. We about to fly to Germany and play the Chiefs. Oh my God. I'm gonna be honest with you. I might have wished it was an Arrowhead. Oh man. Listen, it is what it is, but traveling, the time lapse, we're talking, and you know what? Something told me we probably going overseas because we only got one far game, and that's against the Chargers on the West Coast. We might be going overseas. And sure enough, because we ain't got like major travel this year. So it was like something ain't up. How we get all of our schedule on the East Coast pretty much. And yep, we going to Germany. So you know what that means, ladies and gentlemen? Now we need to look out for when did Mike McDaniel choose to have the bye week? Because remember, when you go overseas, you kind of get a choice of your bye week. Now we got to see when did he choose to have a bye week? You know, all of that stuff is going to matter, man. And remember, the game is 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. Whoo! 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. And I hope we did our bye right after this game. That would be really nice. Hopefully we did our bye week right after this game. Have the team rested, getting ready for a November run and December run after that. Hey, on the road to the Chiefs in Germany, and it's their home game, so they have the promotion rights pretty much. So Germany's gonna be in that crowd going crazy, but it's a good thing we are a good presence overseas, but it's the Chiefs. How do y'all feel? How do y'all feel about this? Are you excited about it? Are you worried about it? Jose said Kansas City has no defense. We're going to light them up. On the road, last time we were on the road, do you remember who we played and do you remember the outcome? And do you remember why the outcome was what it was? Do you remember? Come on, football heads, talk to us. Do you remember? Nah, I don't think it was the Chargers. It wasn't the Chargers. It was the Jaguars. And do you remember why we lost that game? It was the freaking Jaguars. And remember, this was Urban Meyer's Jaguars that hadn't even won a game. Don't forget that. It was the Urban Meyer's Jaguars that hadn't even won a game. And do you remember why we lost? I'll leave the reason we lost to wondering why minds. Everybody know though. Ain't against the Jags when Flores was the coach. We're in different times, TD. Yeah. Jose, hey, if that's gonna be your justification against a different coach in different times, then all good. But the Jags are also a better team. Different coach, different times for them too. And I remember last time why we lost. Uh, at least you played the Chiefs on neutral field. Yeah, I mean, that's a plus, or is it? Or is it? It was already going to be tough to go on the road. Now it's just nasty travel. I want to see when our bye week is, and I want to see when the Chiefs choose to have their bye week. I want to see. It's going to be interesting. Didn't let the clock run out. Howard and Byron out. Are they ever in anyway? Oh man. Now this game is on November the 5th, and I already see people all over Twitter trolling. Who will be the quarterback by then? All of that stuff, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm just sick and tired of it, y'all. I'm sick and tired of it. Like, I don't want to be the laughing stock of the league anymore. That's what we are. We're the laughing stock of the league, and justifiably so. Justifiably so. Um, Dude, the Jags are not a better team than the Dolphins. They weren't when we played them in Germany last time, with or without X and Byron. They weren't a better team than us when we played them last time in Germany. In Europe, excuse me. Let me refresh that. I mean, you're missing the point. They weren't a better team last time we played them. It still don't mean you can't take an L from them. Did the Chiefs go undefeated last year? No. Whoever they lost by, they are a better team than, but they still took an L. All right, we got a donation by the homie Caslin143. It averages 34 degrees at night in Germany. So we get to play in the cold against a team used to that type of weather. Is it really that kind of average? 34? Let me look that up. Let me look it up. Germany weather in November averages. Dang. Dang. In November in Germany, the average maximum daytime temperature is 36 degrees Fahrenheit. Hold on. 36 degrees Fahrenheit to 50 degrees in the daytime. At night, as high as 46, as low as 26. So yeah, it's gonna be a cold game. The Germany game probably will be in the 30s. Man. Is the Germany game like is that in like a dome though, or I mean, because I don't know. Is that a dome or is it a field? Frankfurt, Germany. T-U-T-S-C-H. Let me see. D. Let me see. Here we go. Let me go to photos, images. It's open. Got a roof, but it's gonna be cold. Gosh. Yeah, that changes a lot. Whole nother element. Boy, oh boy. Man, I did not know that. I did not know that. Probably can expect it to be about 35 degrees, right above freezing. Here come the excuses from fans. It's too cold. Hey, ain't no excuse for me, but I know one thing. Man, I ain't expect that. Open field. Come on, TD. You should know this. No, I shouldn't. I know what I know. I'll try to remember now, but I only know what I know. Okay? It's a dry code. LOL. Y'all scared of the Chiefs? How's the elevation though? Are they like very high above sea level, or are they common ground or low? Because I don't need no 30 something like in Denver type breathing. Man, soccer field. Listen, I don't follow soccer like that, so that tells you what you need to know. Who cares about the weather? I feel like they did fine in cold weather. It was just unlucky with Tua concussion frenzy. Had nothing to do with the cold. And I disagree. What cold weather did they do fine in? Well, a Buffalo game that we lost, and one that didn't even start snowing until what, the last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter. The German weather is no worse than KC. All right. It's normal above sea level elevation. Okay, cool. That's what's up. Thanksgiving versus Dallas in the snow. I ain't seen that yet, but and we play Dallas at home, so it definitely ain't gonna be no snow if that was the case. We was tanking last week. We was tanking last week of the season. LMAO, y'all barely got 11 points. Here we go. Jets fans coming in the building. Here they go. Hey, the Jets fans, the only ones jealous. They the only ones that don't go overseas because Buffalo got an overseas game. The Patriots got an overseas game. And the Jets, they left y'all out. They done left y'all out the loop. So this is week 9, November 5th. It's week 9. Yeah, you're right. Week 9. That's what we got to deal with. 35 degrees. Let me put that in here. Hold on. 35 degrees in Germany versus the Chiefs. All right, put your prediction in the comment section. Honest prediction. Not fanboy prediction or fangirl prediction. Give me an honest prediction. Win, lose, or draw. Week 9 in Germany. Give me an honest prediction. Matter of fact, I'll poll it out. See what y'all think in the comment section. Let me start a poll. Germany. Where's my Germany versus Chiefs? All right, go ahead and fill it out, y'all. Fill it out. Fill it out. $35 degrees in Germany versus the Chiefs. Look at that. Dolphin fans ready for the season, boy. Jets fans, we know y'all in here trying to mess up our vote. Well, maybe not, because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I already had this on our schedule. This is gonna be one of those L's. It'll be beautiful to win this game. This is gonna be one of those L's. What's beautiful about it though, we get to wake up 9:30 in the morning, well 8:30, because we're gonna have pregame breakfast. This is gonna probably be the first pregame breakfast. I'll probably go live in the kitchen, get us together, get ready, have us some pregame breakfast. All right. You know what? We'll do that. If the game is at 9:30, let's see. Yeah. If the game at 9:30 in the morning, which it is, we'll probably do an 8 o'clock pregame show. We'll cook breakfast together. So y'all make sure y'all ready for that. We'll have a morning pregame tailgate breakfast. How about that? Breakfast with TD on Sunday morning. Might even give you a little word. Give you a little Sunday word. All right. 11:30, 12:30. Game will be over around 12:30-ish. And we still got football for the rest of that day with other teams if necessary. So I might be streaming, 3 games that day. I'll probably miss the middle section, but yeah, that'll be pretty dope. Definitely. I lived in Germany for 10 years in the service. It's always misting rain in the winter. Well, I hope that ain't the case. At least they got it kind of like covered to where only the middle of the top, just like the Dolphin Stadium, is open. But yeah, it still can impact the team. And we're on the road. We're the road team, so I know that they'll try to go whatever direction the wind is going. So if the wind is coming this way, they'll sit under over here, and they'll put us where the wind is going so everything can come at us if it happens that way. Yeah. Finn's finna get whooped after a long flight, man. I hope not. There's no dome, TD. I know it's like the Dolphin Stadium, though. It's like the Dolphin Stadium. The top middle is still open. The entire field is uncovered, but the top is still covered, but it got a breeze through just like the Dolphins Stadium. And their breeze through is a little smaller, so any wind would be a lot higher because it's fighting to get in and escaping to get out. Wait, they made do they have a top on the stadium? Hold on. I don't know. It looked like they might have an optional top on the stadium or something. I don't know. Maybe that's just a picture of what they wanted it to be. Yeah. Yeah, the overhang is only for the seats, though. The overhang ain't for the field. The overhang does not get like the open area is just it mimics the field. What up, Sean Tunsil? Salute to you, man. 8 years. That's what's up. Pappy with the donation said, TD, you seem like nice guy. I'm a Jets fan, my brother. Is a Pats. I only now one Dolphins fan. He's a pastor. Nice guy. That's what's up, man. Tell him we say hi over here. And fins up. Chaz Brown with the donation said, hey, TD, I'm also curious how daylight savings time will affect the start time. What do you mean? What do you mean? Something we need to know. Hold on. Something we missing. In Germany is October 29th, a week before. So, from my understanding, it's a 6-hour difference, by the way. And hey, if it's a 6-hour difference, it's 9:30 here. That game is like at 3:30 in Germany. So it's not even a night game. It's like 3:30 in Germany. But yeah, daylight savings is a week before the game, so I don't think it'll March. Oh, I see what you're talking about now. In the US, daylight savings is on Sunday the 5th. I see what you're talking about now. I see what you're talking about. Dang. So that'll throw them off yet another hour. No, guys. It won't be 10:30 for you to watch. What it basically, I mean, the schedule is still correct. It'll be 9:30. Whatever 9:30 is that morning is still the game. Whatever 9:30 is that morning, that's still the game. So if the time change, whenever 9:30, so make sure you change your clocks at midnight so you know when 9:30 comes. But that is interesting. November 5th. So Germany daylight savings changes a week earlier. In the US, it's on that day, which is crazy. So that's going to be a change for us. So what does that change do for us? At 2 a.m. So in November, what do we do? Go up an hour or back? I don't be knowing this stuff. Y'all gonna have to help me. You know, there's one little area I don't focus on a lot. So in November, do we push the clock up or do we push it down? So at 2 a.m., do we push it to 3 or do we push it to 1? Just tell me 3 or 1. 3 or 1 in the comment section. Spring forward, fall back. So are we going to 1? Fall back 1. We can't gain an extra hour. Okay. So we get some good sleep for the breakfast when we wake up. I hope it work out that way. It should though, because they're doing it a week early, so it shouldn't impact anything. Shot man, ooh, look at y'all. Y'all thinking this morning. Y'all got all kind of stuff thinking about. You brought up the 35-degree weather. You're talking about daylight savings, which is right up, man. Y'all on one. I need my coffee still. Man, y'all is on one this morning. We got the brains out this morning, man. Y'all hit the like button. Any of y'all brainsy people, man, if you ain't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. Y'all help me get to 25,000 before the 21st. I got 11 days. We want to try to get this 25,000. I'm 70 away. So we can get 7 subs a day. So if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe now. Help us out. We are 7 subs away. Let your friends and family members know about the channel. So go ahead and share the video with others. Say, hey, go ahead and subscribe to my dude, man. So I'm trying to get that 25,000 subs on our anniversary episode of 5 years, which is on May 21st, I think. All right, make sure it ain't the 22nd. But do that for me, y'all. All right. Ballin. B Money said, why does the Germany game have to be against the Chiefs? I wanted this game Arrowhead. Why? Why we want to go to Arrowhead and have a game? Why? I'm starting to feel like this will be even more difficult having it in Germany. The travel, we call it a neutral site, but these are the Super Bowl champs and have done it multiple times in the last few years and been there. So they're probably one of the favorite teams in Germany right now, in Europe, period. I mean, when we go to Germany, who you think they're going to want to see play? Who's the number one player they're going to want to see play? I know some of y'all going to be funny, but who's the number one player do you think they want to come see play? And he going to pack that house. He is going to pack that house. And he ain't never been overseas. Man, you know how many Mahomes jerseys are getting sold right now? In Europe, this very moment? Do you know how many Mahomes jerseys are getting sold right now in this very moment? When they woke up 6 hours ago and whenever they got the news, oh yeah, we going to that game. Patrick Mahomes? Yep. Yeah, Dolphins have the second most overseas fans behind the Jags, right? Yeah, but there's certain parts of Germany that's represented by certain fan bases in the NFL favorites. And the Dolphins are usually, where we went to go play the Jags and all that down south or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. But this, I'm not sure about. I'll look for it though. Cause we got some people that the Europe fan club. The Europe fan club. I remember them saying something like that. There's a lot of Miami fans in the South region that represent a certain stadium, but this stadium we going to, that's the one that's represented by, I forgot which team, but somebody else. They love them. And it ain't even the Jags. Somebody else. So we'll see how that works out. We shall see. But man, this is going to be interesting. I don't know though. I mean, I'm starting to feel like it might be worse for this road trip instead of Arrowhead. Might be worse. Time will tell. We'll see. And then you got to ask yourself, when are they going to exercise the bye between this? All right, I got you. All right, Poppy 1994 with the donation said the only move that I did not like from the Dolphins was when you guys fired Brian Flores. That was a really blank thing. He was winning guys games. Yeah. And again, if you know the real story, the drama was in the front office. Flores basically wanted more control of the decision making with personnel and things of that nature, with player personnel, because Chris Greer continued to fail with multiple draft picks. If you look at the 2020 draft in itself, it's just a disaster. We drafted 11 players. 2 of them have been serviceable. the long snapper, and Tua, serviceable. And maybe Holland maybe. Who? No, was it? I don't know. I just know when I counted it out, only 4 guys are reasonable out of all of them. Um, and only like 1 or 2 guaranteed people. Like Robert Hunt was on it, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I hope I don't have my years mixed up. But yeah, so Flores wanted more power, and Stephen Ross had to make a decision, and he chose Greer, and I get that. I get that. All this stuff with Tua and all that stuff, that was just other stuff that was happening, but that's what it fell down to. So, hey, we moved past that though. This is where we are now, and we got to make the best of all of this. Make the best of all of it. Let me see. Make sure I ain't miss anything. TD, they humans just like us. Stop worrying about the variables about when, if, or buts. We beat them straight up because we are a good team this year. Yeah, Caesar. I mean, you can take that approach. But let me say this to y'all, and not directly towards you, Caesar, but in general. It's my job to do exactly what I'm doing. Yeah, they human just like us, but it's my job to analyze the situation and give my opinion on what I think is going to happen, and analyze it, and through the analysis, you bring up things like the travel, you bring up things like the Super Bowl champs, you bring up all of those factors. So when people say, stop doing that, that's, stop worrying. I'm not worrying. I'm analyzing the situation and telling you what I think within my analysis. I'm not worried at all. Win, lose, or draw, it is what it is. I get my analysis. Let's see what happens. Oh, I was wrong. Oh, I was right. Oh, didn't see that coming. That's all. That's all I do, y'all. That's why I try to tell y'all, don't take any personal offense or have any personal pressure with the things I say. I'm prepared to be wrong. I'm prepared to be right, and I'm prepared to be shocked. Either way, whatever happens. But it's just analysis. So there is a concern playing the Chiefs in Germany. There's a concern playing the Chiefs. There's a concern playing the Chiefs at home. And there are some Chiefs fans right now. There's a concern playing Miami in Germany. It's just what it is. Or we could take the approach, there's no concern of no game. And then you lose half of them, and it's like, were you analyzing anything properly, or were you just being a fan, hopeful and optimistic? So understand, when I'm on this channel, I have my fan moments, but for the most part, I'm trying to be objective, non-biased, and give you my real take. So it's not going to always geek out and make it seem like the Dolphins are going to do everything perfect and win. Because if you're that type of individual, then you have a 20 plus year history of being wrong. Think about it. If you're that optimistic fan, I used to be, not anymore. If you're that optimistic fan that wants to make everything positive, then you have a track record of over 20 years of being wrong. You do. There's no denying that. 20 years of just straight wrongness, and still won't change. But it is what it is. Anyway, man, I'm about to get up out of here. Just wanted to drop that one on you. When these things come out, I will be live on every single one of them today. All right. So when these come out, I will be live. So y'all, I'll probably be live within the next, 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes. So just stick around. Gonna go get myself up for the morning, give me some coffee and do all that good stuff. But stay tuned. Keep your notifications on. I just realized something YouTube told me in this whole, hey, nobody get my notifications. We looked it up, and it was a shock that only 20% of people even have the notifications on. So a lot of y'all not getting the notifications. This is what YouTube told me to do too. If you have the notifications on and you ever have any issue, take the notification off and put it right back on right away. Okay? Take the notification off and put it right back on right away. And put it on all the time or whatever. Put the bell. Exactly. Put it on the whole all the time thing. I guess you will do live schedule revealing. Yeah, around 6, 7 o'clock when it drop. Yeah, we're gonna do that. And then I'll be on the round table at about 8. And everybody's gonna talk about theirs. All right. That still don't work, but just try it for me if you can. Take the notification bell off and put it right back on, and make sure you put it on the all one. Okay. TD, it'd be cold out there. I know it. Yeah, it was a home game for the Chiefs. All right. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'll come back to y'all with more, and we'll talk about some of the other teams in the NFL and the games that they have as well. I'll see y'all real soon. Peace. It's your boy. I'm out.